Have you ever wanted one of these mob heads in Minecraft, but you just gave up because it was too hard to get? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get every single mob head and the easiest way to do it. First up, I'm going to show you guys how to get the skeleton skull. So let's try this on. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty dope. There's actually two methods on how to get this guy. So let's jump into the first one. So what you're going to want to do is find yourself an ancient city. So you see this right here, this famous portal in the ancient city. Some of you should know that there's this secret room right here with redstone and all of this. So this room is called the barracks, I believe. If you get lucky, there will be a skeleton skull. Like I said, there's a skeleton skull right here that will spawn randomly in different areas, and that will get you a skeleton skull. You put it on right here. So that's one way you can get the skeleton skull. It should just be named the skull. I don't know why it's named skeleton. I guess it kind of makes sense. It'll make more sense later on, I guess. But to get the skeleton skull in a different way is actually the same method we can use for the rest of the mobs. So let's jump into that method right now. So what we're going to want to do, get your favorite pressure plate and trapdoor. For me, it's the pale one. And make this little trap right here. And this is where we're going to put a creeper. Then not too far away from that, we'll do it like right here. Build a 2x2 hole and 2 blocks deep like that. It doesn't have to be completely straight from it. It'll make it easier for you, so you can do it like that, but I don't want to have to remove this. So we have the little spot for the creeper. Now we're going to make the spot for the skeleton. So we'll do this right here, and I'll explain why later, why we put the trapdoors in this 2x2 hole. So what's essential for this is you're going to need a trident with channeling on it, and we'll be needing a lightning rod, and we'll place that right here. Next step kind of sucks. You have to wait for it to be a thunderstorm, or if you don't mind cheating, just go /weather thunder like here. You're gonna lure a creeper in here and lure a skeleton in here. So let's go to survival for the sake of the video. All right, the creeper's gonna go here. Put him in this little trap right here. He's stupid, he doesn't get it. Okay, we got lucky. Okay, so sometimes you don't need the trident. I think it's a lot easier to use the trident, but if you put a lightning rod, it will strike the creeper and he should be good. Otherwise, you would throw it there and it would work either way. Now I'll explain why I put the trapdoors here. So we're gonna open this and he's gonna follow me and he's gonna fall right into this trap right here. And instead of going around it, you know how sometimes they go around the holes? He won't go around it because he doesn't recognize that this is actually a hole. It's because there's trapdoors there. So I'll demonstrate. Let's go here. He follows me, goes in a straight line, falls right in there with the skeleton, okay? Then he'll explode. Bam, just like that. That's an easier way without going into an ancient city to get the skeleton skull. Now we have two. We're gonna use this as a little trophy area for now. We'll put our first mob head right here. And now let's move on how to get the zombie head. So we actually have it in this chest right here. This is what it's going to look like. And for this, there's only one way to get it, and that's the same method I showed you before, and I'll repeat the steps just for the sake of the video. Okay, let's see here. We get our trap right here facing outwards, and then let's remember, don't fall into the trap yourself. 2x2 hole with the trap doors. Then you get your guys in the hole and you get him in the trap. Okay, remember, you can use cheats if you're into that to make it a thunderstorm, or you can just wait. Use your trident. You will use the trident for this one instead of the lightning rod. Hit him like this. You can pick up a trident later. Then we'll open it, let him out, and he'll fall in just like that. Perfect. Let's go pick up our trident so we don't forget it. And set him off. Bam, just like that. Now we have the zombie head. Nice, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we got the zombie head, and that's the only way, the one and only way to get it. Let's go put this in the collection. All right here. Now let's move on to how to get the creeper head. Okay, we actually have it right here in this chest. Let's put this on. Let's showcase it. This is what it looks like. And again, there's only one way to get this. Same method as before. I'll run through it again if you're just clicking on this chapter. If not, just skip to the next one. I would probably choose an area where there's not going to be craters in the ground everywhere. So probably just do this far away from your base. Let's do the same process as before. Get your pressure plate. Trapdoor, trapdoor. I think my keyboard just died. It just did. And if something blows up, I'm going to be mad. Wait a second. I can't plug in my keyboard because... wait a second. Okay. My microphone's still working. Build this 2x2 hole. That's 2 blocks deep. Put your creeper in here. Make sure it's a thunderstorm. And don't forget, put your creeper in here too. And the part that sucks about this, make sure there's not a skeleton here that's gonna rage bait you. Thunderstorm. Let's get this dude right here. Oh, there's another one. Jeez, they all want to become heads. Okay, now that we have him, he's ready to explode something. Go over here. Get him in this hole. Don't make a mistake like I did. Go right over this. You'll fall right in. Now the tough part about this is getting the right creeper to explode. It's really tense. Okay, that one exploded first. Okay, there we go. Time it up just right and then you'll get the creeper head. You saw it drop, okay? There we go. We got the creeper head. We got lucky. Last attempt I did this, it didn't drop. So we got lucky. Make sure the right one explodes, and then you'll get the creeper head. Let's put this in the collection. That's to get the creeper head. Now I'll show you how to get the wither skeleton skull. Let's grab it from our chest. This is what the wither skeleton skull looks like. I'm sure you've all seen this. This is how you make the wither. Don't recommend. I ruined one of my worlds with that. There's 2 methods you can do it. Again, you can use the charged creeper method, which is a pain in the butt because you have to get the charged creeper into the nether. And that sucks. I'll show you how to do that in a second with the piglin one. Skip to the piglin part if you want to see that. Or you can go to a nether fortress. I'll show you that. I'll go to a nether fortress and I'll show you how to do it that way. So let's go to this nether portal. Nether portal here. Let's jump in. What you want to do is find yourself a nether fortress. Not so easy sometimes. It could be not so easy. Stroll around here and we have to find some wither skeletons. So we have these guys here. So the thing that sucks about this is that... Yo, hold on. Oh, hold on. I was just about to tell you that there's a 2.5% chance of a wither skeleton dropping it. But with a looting 3 sword, which is what I have, it's still very low. It's a 5% chance. So we just got that first try with a 5% chance. I'm not even trolling you guys, bro. Got everyone snapping me. Oh, shoot. Yo! That's the part that sucks about this method, is that it's really easy to die. You guys saw that? That was first try. I am very surprised. Let's go put this in our collection. You know what? They should add a spider helmet or a spider head. That'd be really cool. That would be my favorite one. Besides, the next one I'm about to show you guys. W transition. Subscribe for that one. Next, I'm going to show you how to get the Piglin Head. This is what this son of a head looks like. Its ears like wiggle, and it's really difficult to get. I'm not gonna hold you guys back on this one, and I'm gonna show you the contraption I learned how to make. So in this little area, I made the same trap as before, where the creeper's gonna go, and then I dug out 8 blocks, just 1 block deep, 8 blocks right here, and put 2 water that's gonna make the creeper go into the nether portal, okay? And I put a carpet here. I'll explain why in just a second. And also dig the nether portal 1 block deep. So if we go to the nether portal, we're gonna want to set this up pretty precisely and carefully. It's gonna be a difficult one, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna block off 1 edge of this portal, so it's only 1 way you can walk in, okay? You're gonna want to get some fences, border it around here. I'll spawn one here, but lure your piglin in this little hole right here. Same process as before, but it's a little more complex. Get your channeling trident. Here's the hard part. With the contraption we made, open this. Make sure he comes to this little waterfall area. Hop on the carpet like that. Pretty difficult. Now, here's the worst part. Here's where it may not work even at all. Okay, go in the nether portal, and if he's just waiting, because sometimes he waits on this little block right here, this obsidian block of the portal, punch him down into the hole and hit him into the piglin. So we have to, let's go carefully. Come on, play intense music. Where is he? Okay, yeah, it did not work. But if you guys get lucky, punch him down there. Punch him down in that area without the zombies. Make sure there's no zombies that go down there. And then it'll explode the piglin, and then you'll get your piglin head. Let's just say we get lucky, and we pull off this maneuver, a piece of our collection. There we go. Now, there's one more head we can get in survival mode. And for this, we have to go into the end. I just made an end portal earlier, so I'm just gonna hop in here. After you defeat the end dragon, one of these portals will spawn. Build your way up to it like I did, and then crouch down like here, go through this little hole. Then, this is the hard part, you're gonna wanna have to find an end city with the boat. Okay, let's say we found an end city right here, and we found a boat. There's a boat right here. What you can do is, if you have an elytra and rockets already, just fly your way over to this boat, this floating ship, or you can just build your way over here. Make sure you have a silk touch pickaxe. Build blocks under it if you want to get it like that, or just get an elytra and we can swoop it up. Okay, get your silk touch pickaxe, break it like this, and before we die, just kind of clutch yourself like that. Now that we have the dragon head, we can put him in our collection, but instead of putting him over here because all the spots are filled, I have a special spot for this guy because, fun fact, you can just put him on the ground like this. You can put him on your head. If you put him on a redstone block, his mouth will move like that. Pretty freaking cool. And now you're probably thinking, video's over. Now it's time to watch another video. No. There's one more head we can get. Spoiler alert, you can't get it in survival mode. So you go into creative mode, and then look up player head. It's the player head. It's the Steve head. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We hit 2,000 subscribers. I got monetized. I make money off of this now. Love you guys so much for that. You guys have, I know a lot of you have been here since day one. I love you guys for that. Appreciate you. Next goal, on the road to 100,000. I'm going to try to get that play button. That's going to be pretty sick. But if you do me a favor, make sure to like the video, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next Glory Guy video. Glory Guy out.